Hello dear students, as we have seen the forelimbs, that is the upper limb skeleton in the last lecture, in this lecture we will be seeing the hind limb skeleton, that is the lower limb skeleton. In common terms बोलूं तो हमने अपने hand का skeleton देखा है last lecture में. In this lecture we are going to see the skeleton of our legs. Okay, so जैसे hands attached थे pectoral girdle से to the axial skeleton, that is the midline of the body, वैसे ही legs attached रहेंगे एक attachment apparatus से. So let us do it. हमने ये head से, this is the axial skeleton, that is the central midline of the body. We have seen this attachment apparatus which is joining the hands to this axial skeleton of the body. Now we are going to see the attachment apparatus at this hip region, which is going to join our legs to the body. Okay, so जैसे ये pectoral girdle था, ये shoulder girdle था, this attachment is called pelvic girdle. Pelvic girdle because it is in the pelvic region. It is also called the hip girdle because of its location in the hip region. So you have to remember pectoral girdle, it is the shoulder girdle, pelvic girdle, it is the hip girdle. Okay, so location से ये याद रहता है. Pelvic is the hip girdle, pectoral is the shoulder girdle. Now pelvic girdle is made up of three bones. It's made up of three bones, that is ilium, ischium and the pubis. Let me show it to you over here. The pelvic girdle is made up of three bones. सबसे बड़ा है ilium. This you have to remember. The biggest one, this one is the ilium. Then you have the ischium and there is one pubis. Pubis of both the two bones, both the sides, they fuse over here centrally. Okay, so जैसे right और left side है body का, the right side is going to have a ilium, ischium and pubis and the left side is going to have an ilium, ischium and pubis. Now these bones, they are going to be ventrally present but posteriorly ये attached रहेंगे vertebrae को. To which vertebrae? Which will be the vertebrae which will be in the hip region? We have seen cervical, thoracic, lumbar के बाद sacrum. So we know that the sacral vertebrae in an adult human being, they fuse to form one bone. So this is the sacrum. Okay. They will be attached to the sacrum dorsally or posteriorly. So ilium, ischium and pubis, they are the bones of the pelvic girdle. Ilium is the largest one, then is the ischium, then is the pubis, and these will be attached posteriorly to the sacrum. Important MCQ. Okay, hip girdle is made up of three bones. Pectoral girdle or the shoulder girdle is made up of two bones. These are going to be attached posteriorly to the sacrum or the sacral vertebrae. Important MCQ over here. Now, the ilium, ischium and the pubis, ये तीनों bones fuse करके एक cavity बनाते हैं. See this cavity, it's going to have attachment from all the three bones, that is this ilium, this pubis and this ischium. ये तीनों fuse करके एक cavity बनाते हैं. This cavity is called acetabulum. Acetabulum. It is to this acetabulum. ये acetabulum जो है ये एक socket बन जाता है जो इन तीनों bones के fusion से बना है and यहाँ पे आके attach होता है हमारा thigh bone. Because if you will see, your legs are attached to the hip region. So ये hip region is this portion and यहाँ पे आपका leg attached रहेगा. Your thigh bone is going to be attached over here. So the thigh bone is femur. Femur attached रहेगा acetabulum cavity में. Important MCQ, acetabulum cavity को कौन articulate करता है या कौन attached रहता है? It is the head of the femur here. जैसे scapula की cavity में head of humerus आ रहा था, that is the bone of the upper arm. वैसे ही acetabulum cavity में head of femur आता है, that is the bone of the upper leg or it is the bone of the thigh. So let me show you. If I have to roughly draw, हमारी rough drawings which are for understanding, okay. If I have to roughly draw, so if this is an acetabulum cavity, Okay, this is the acetabulum cavity. To this, the head of femur is going to attach. This is the femur. फीमर में रहेगा बॉल, हेड रहेगा जिसको बॉल बोलेंगे, एसिटाबुलम कैविटी को सॉकेट बोलेंगे. So this is the acetabulum. This is the ball, that is the head of the femur, which is a thigh bone. Important MCQ. It's an upper leg bone, means leg को अगर divide करेंगे upper और lower leg में, तो वो upper leg का bone होगा femur. It's a thigh bone, and this is going to be your knee. And knee के नीचे आएंगे अब two bones. Again, one is going to be a stronger bone and the other one is going to be a thinner one. And then here you will have your big toe and all your fingers to form the foot. Alright. So femur is the bone which is going to attach to the acetabulum cavity. Again, ball and socket joint. It's going to be a multi-axial joint. It's going to provide movements in all the planes. This is what again you have to remember. As you can rotate your hand in all the planes, you can rotate your leg also in all the planes. It's a multi-axial joint. It's a ball and socket joint. ये तीनों bones के fusion से बनेगा. That is the ilium, ischium and pubis. Now the ilium, the pubis and the ischium, they also form one foramen. जहाँ पे ilium, जहाँ पे ischium और pubis join होते हैं, वो एक foramen बनाते हैं. एक सर्कल बनाते हैं. ओके, फोरामिन इज सम सर्कल जिसके थ्रू कुछ जा सकता है और बाहर आ सकता है. तो ये फोरामिन का नाम है ऑब्चुरेटर फोरामिन. ऑब्चुरेटर फोरामिन. एंड थ्रू दिस ऑब्चुरेटर फोरामिन nerves and blood vessels can pass. Through this obturator foramen, nerves and blood vessels can pass. So obturator foramen दो bones के fusion से बनता है, that is ischium and pubis. Whereas acetabulum cavity तीन bones के fusion से बनती है, that is the ilium, ischium and pubis, all three. Again important MCQ. Obturator foramen कौन से दो bones बनाते हैं fuse करके, and acetabulum cavity कौन से तीन bones के join होने से बनती है, that is ilium, ischium and pubis. So you have to remember. And femur is going to be attached in this acetabulum cavity. Then you will have the knee, okay, where the tibia and fibula are going to articulate with the femur. जैसे elbow था जहाँ पे humerus articulate करता है radius और ulna से, वैसे ही knee होगा जहाँ पे tibia और fibula articulate करेंगे femur से. So tibia is going to be a medial bone. Tibia is going to be towards the big toe. It's going to be a medial bone. आप ऐसे खड़े हो अभी, okay? So just see whether your big toe is towards your central midline of the body or your little toe is towards the central midline of the body. Your big toe is towards the medial side of the body, okay? So tibia is a medial bone. Tibia will be towards the big toe side. It's a medial bone. So you have to remember this. Whereas fibula is a less stronger or it's a thinner bone as compared to the tibia. Fibula is a less stronger bone. It's a thinner bone as compared to tibia. Fibula will be laterally located. It will be located towards the little toe side. Important MCQs. आपको ये समझना है कि जब आप ऐसे खड़े हो तो आपके बिग टो के साइड जो बोन आ रहा है इन योर लोअर लेग, दिस इज द लोअर लेग नाउ. सो लोअर लेग में बिग टो के साइड जो बोन आ रहा है वो टीबिया है. एंड बिग टो इज ऑलवेज मीडियली. जब आप सीधे खड़े रहते हो आपका बिग टो हमेशा बॉडी के साइड में आता है. इट्स टूवर्ड्स द मीडियल साइड वेयर एज द लिटिल टो इज टूवर्ड्स द लैटरल साइड. सो ये याद रखना है. ओके, देन अगेन एट द एंकल you will have the tarsals. Again at the ankle region you will have the bones which are called tarsals. इनका arrangement रहेगा ऐसा. Tarsals will be 7 in number. Tarsals, these are the ankle bones. They will be 7 in number. As compared to the carpals, carpals 8 थे, tarsals 7 है. Important MCQs. Carpals और tarsals का number पूछते हैं respectively. So carpals 8, tarsals 7. अगर total count दिया रहा तो carpals 16, tarsal 14. That is 7 into 2 14 and 8 into 2 16. This you have to understand. And tarsals का arrangement will be in 3 rows. Tarsals will be arranged in 3 rows. 2 in one row, then 1 and then 4. This will be the arrangement. 2, 1, 4. जैसे हमने carpals का arrangement देखा था 4, 4 in 2 rows. Tarsals, they are 7 in number. They are going to be arranged in 3 rows. That is 2 in the first row proximally, that is towards tibia and fibula. Then 1 in the middle and 4 distally. That is how is going to be the arrangement of the tarsals. Then जैसे palm के bones थे वैसे ही होंगे अभी sole के bones. Okay, this region which will be the metatarsal. So again 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 5 metatarsals will be over here. जैसे 5 metacarpals थे वैसे ही 5 metatarsals होंगे. These will be the bones of this sole region over here, metatarsals. So this you have to remember. This number is going to be same. Only एक number में difference आया, that is the number of tarsals. Okay, and then again you will have the phalanges, which will be the bones of the toes. जैसे bones of the fingers phalanges थे, वैसे ही bones of the toes phalanges होंगे. And again जैसे thumb में सिर्फ 2 phalanges थे, proximal and distal, वैसे ही इसमें भी 2 phalanges रहेंगे, proximal and distal. Whereas all the other fingers are going to have 3 phalanges each. So the phalangeal formula will remain the same. 2 is to 3 is to 3 is to 3 is to 3. 4 times 3 for the 4 toes and 1 for the big toe. That is 2. So ये रहेगा phalangeal formula. This you have to remember. Okay, so phalangeal formula same रहेगा whether it is asked for the fingers or it is asked for the toes. It's going to be the same. Only the number of tarsals over here is 7, whereas number of carpals was 8. Carpals were arranged in 2 rows of 4 each. Tarsals are arranged in 3 rows, that is 2 in the proximal row, 1 in the middle row, 4 in the distal row. But यहाँ पे एक bone extra है जो elbow joint में नहीं था, which is called the patella or the kneecap. Patella will be a triangular bone, will be a circular bone with a pointed apex like this. ये circular रहेगा but apex will be pointed. It is called patella. It is also called kneecap. It is also called knee bone. So इसीलिए because ये patella यहाँ पे है, the number of bones in the upper limb and lower limb is going to be same. जो एक tarsal कम था वो compensate हो गया एक patella से. So do you understand this? Now if this is my left leg, let us do the counting now. If this is my left side, let us do the counting. Okay? So now you count the bones on the left side. क्या होंगे? Count the bones on the left side. Do the counting. So let us count the bones of the lower limb now, of the leg. Okay, 1 femur, 1 tibia, 1 fibula, 1 patella, 1. Then you have your tarsals, that are 7. You have your metatarsals, that are 5. And you have the phalanges, that are 14. Bringing this total to 30. So bones of the upper limb will be equal to bones of the lower limb, and this bone of the pelvic girdle, ये एक consider होते हैं because they are fused, the ischium, ilium and pubis. The ischium, ilium and pubis, because they are fused, they will be considered as one bone. So pelvic girdle में one bone. So this will bring the total to 31 then. So this is the right side से, so same left side में 31 होंगे. So the lower limb along with the pelvic girdle is going to make 31 plus 31, which is equal to 62 bones total. And the lower limb bones will be equal to the upper limb bones, that is 30 in each limb. चाहे वो हाथ रहे 30, left हाथ रहे 30, right leg रहे 30, left leg रहे 30. Okay, pectoral girdle में दो bones रहेंगे, so 2 on each the side, so 4 हो जाएंगे. Whereas pelvic girdle, it will be considered one bone on each side, so it will be 2 दोनों sides के consider करके. So ये calculation अभी आपको आना चाहिए. By the end of this lecture, you should understand what is axial, what is appendicular skeleton, the attachment apparatus, the pelvic girdle. It is formed by these 3 bones. Then the bone of the thigh, which is the biggest bone of the body, again ball and socket joint. Okay, multi-axial movement, acetabulum cavity. Then the lower leg, which is made up of tibia and fibula. Tibia and fibula में से tibia is the stronger one. It is located towards the big toe side. It is medially located. Fibula will be laterally located. Then the bones of the ankle, that are the tarsals. Okay, and then the bones of the sole or the foot region, that are the metatarsals, and then your toes, which will be the phalanges. The phalangeal formula will be same. Okay, so अगर MCQ आया that what are the total number of phalanges in the human body, you will have to consider 14, that is 28 of the upper, that is of the hand, and 28 of your legs, of your foot, that is of the toes. So it will be 28 into 2. That will be your calculation of the number of phalanges. करके देखो, number of phalanges 14, 14, 28. And वापस नीचे 14, 14. So it will be 28 plus 28 or 28 into 2. Alright, I hope this part is clear with you. Next part, we will be seeing the joints.